everyone, it's Libby from Maighstir Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Thank you so much for everyone that joined Hogarth and I this morning. Oh, goodness me, went in about 30 seconds, that collaboration. But yeah, that's how time's going at the moment. It feels like it's stretching and contracting and stretching and contracting. And surely it was February 2 weeks ago, I would swear. So thank you for joining me. Okay, what do I want to have a look at? I'm going to use the Golden Universal Tarot, the Magician, the Manipulation, and the Empress Russia on the other side. Do apologise, still got a head cold. Got my coffee here, got my eucalyptus drops there. If I need to pause and cough and blow my nose, I do apologise. But yeah, I am getting a lot better today. Okay, what I want to have a look at is the reason I'm using the Golden Universal Tarot is they're very much my money cards. There is a video that has come out, and I've put it in my post section. I actually even wasn't going to read on this, and literally all I've put is Denise George Virgin Islands AG. So there's a video that's come out by Kirsty Greenberg, Courtside with Kirsty Greenberg. It's in my post section. It's only less than 3 minutes long. So if you go to Maighstir Tarot under any video, you'll get to the main page and then you'll find the post section from there. And it's pretty much, she talks about how Denise George, the Virgin Islands Attorney General, I have literally looked nothing up about this and haven't written anything down, but my guides are telling me to take a look, so I'm going to take a look, was subpoenaed to provide records by Congress in regards to EPS and money laundering. And apparently these records, this is the investigative committee, according to this court side. Actually, I might pause you and have a little bit of a look. Pays to be educated. Hang on a sec. Okay, I've got an article here from February, I believe. So former US Virgin Islands Attorney General Denise George sued JP Morgan on behalf of EPS survivors. She told the FBI she had been threatened after pursuing civil action against the EPS estate and for later speaking about her tenure. So where am I going with this? Okay, I'm not quite exactly sure where I'm going with this, but she's come up again in an article from literally 15 hours ago in the on a website. If you just put her name in, you'll find it. Newly released US DOJ records include an FBI interview with the former Virgin Islands Attorney General Denise George, who described political pressure in regards to EPS-related estate negotiations and claims a confidential informant regarding campaign-related donations. So what I actually, the US Department DOJ on Friday released another 3 million pages of records tied to the investigation into EPS. Okay, as I'm quickly reading. Okay, so she's got information. Now I gather from, according to this video that's in my post section, she had been subpoenaed to provide documents to Congress, but hadn't done so. Why, do you ask? Well, as I shuffled and split the deck, I've got the Five of Swords. This is the abuse of power, the betrayal, the bully, the threatening, the win at any cost, the I have all the swords. I would say this is her being threatened because what she can bring forward is explosively telling, the documentation. So I want to have a quick look. My guides have always said, follow the money, follow the money. So let's have a look. What do we need to know? Okay, this is very much about, well, I'm going to say it is the walking away card, the Eight of Cups. With this person, their legs are stuck. They can't stuck together. They can't actually, they're not actually walking away. This is turning the back and wanting to walk away, but there is information to be bought, financial information to be brought forward. So I suspect, okay, are we going to hear or see the information? Because remembering that, if I remember correctly, there was a bank account opened by Etz in the Virgin Islands. I believe DJT might have been involved, and also there was also one of those, I can't remember which one it was, Black or Besant or Vort or one of those critters had actually written a letter of recommendation for the bank account to be opened. So let's have a look. What is it that Denise George, former Attorney General, and this is flung out at me again. She's got explosive information, big information here, revealing information about the money. Look what was on the bottom about the money, who, what, who, where it went, who, what, where, when, how. Wow. Okay, so Denise George, Virgin Islands Attorney General. What is she got? Okay, I'd say this is her here, the challenge. This is the female energy. She's got information that she can bring forth, but it's the challenge, so she hasn't brought it forth. But you've got the all-seeing cat here that knows. This is the knowing. Okay, and queens are about internally doing for me, kings are externally. So I'd say, yes, she's got information to bring forth. That is known that she has information to bring forth. Tell me about Denise George. Okay. The energy she's stewing in at the moment, I think there was a threat on her life. The Knight of Swords. There was an aggressive threat that if you tell the truth, okay, if you tell the truth, because the information that she has available will bring down, absolutely bring down certain people that are in these high positions. The Death card in the past. There may have been someone close to her that was unalived as part of this threat as well in the past. And crowning the reading, we've got the World card, the end of an era, bringing an end of an era. You've got, looks like a young felon looking, eyeballing off the United States justice system here. End of an era. Can also be the World card. I think it was probably a location where money was dispersed around the world. Okay. Ten of Swords, the immediate future, Ten of Swords. I'm hoping this is not for her. I'm hoping this is what she can bring. So these Swords of Truth, or it may be, thank you, sorry, I'm just grabbing myself a lozenge there. It may be that she's got no more F's to give. There's nothing more that they can do to hurt her. Okay. Externally, she is at this decision-making time with this Two of Swords. Internally, the Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing. Time is moving on. Time is shifting. Things are changing. And then you've got the Chariot and the hopes and fears. Movement forward. But the Sphinxes are stopped here. Okay. What she has is incredibly powerful, but she was stalled. Okay. Right, the outcome. 8 of Wands. A lot of information being brought forward about dark secrets with the High Priestess and the oligarchs that were involved. I think she's going to release the information. I think the information is coming forward. Volatile information being presented with that Knight of Swords. Then you've got the Knight of Wands. Then you've got the Six of Swords. Hiding out somewhere. Witness protection or something. I wouldn't trust the government though, because you've got this abuse of power and the infighting. And then you've got the Five of Pentacles, moral, financial, ethical corruption and the smoke and mirrors that happened with that. The Four of Cups, Two of Pentacles, there's an offer here that she's not going to like, that she doesn't want to look at. She'll have choices to make. She's reluctant to do so. And it's about money laundering. And then you've got the Page of Cups, unexpected information coming out of left field to do with the money. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. It's all about the money. Queen of Swords. Someone in a legal position who can bring this forward. So it may be her, or this could be the subpoenas, the nightmare situation she finds herself in. You've got the Hanged Man, the Star, and the government, the higher authorities. I don't know that it's safe for her to come forward with this information yet. Legally restricted because of client confidentiality. The gift from the past, from the devil, keeping a lid on the situation and inability to move forward. I think there's a bit of a double whammy here. I think there's a client confidentiality issue, but I also think she has been threatened, like proper threatened, and I wonder whether someone close to her has actually been removed as part of that threat. Show me. Has Denise George, the former Virgin Islands Attorney General, tell me about this threat. Tell me about this threat. Might have been someone in her family threatened by oligarchs with that Ten of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Tell me about this threatening. I mean, it's the way the mob works. Tell me about this threatening. Oh gosh, there's that again. The decrepit old orange king clutching his money here, trying to stay in control. It's this end of an era for them. The Seven of Swords, the stealing, the lying, the thievery and the manipulation. Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, cleansing, new beginning. This is my message from the White House here. Sorry, sip of coffee there. Some sort of agreement that's been made. The Star is going to find itself, she might be a star witness that finds herself restricted due to this abuse of power, threats, betrayal. There's that infighting and throwing under the bus. There's this out in the cold, government again, contracts, agreements that were made in the past. The independent female in this gilded cage, dark money, the death of a leader, and then she'll come forward with the information. Okay, secrets that need to be revealed, they will come out. Action will be taken, and the Tower card. So again, I don't think much is going to happen until after the orange idiot is gone. I think she's been threatened. I think she knows she's got the information, but I really think she's been threatened by this mob. So it won't come out, like a lot of things, it won't come out until after the orange idiot's gone and the turmoil of this regime. I keep getting this regime, it's going to be removed. And once that happens, yeah, she's trying to walk away, but she can't. And you've got the dark secrets there that need to come out. Oh gosh, secrets. I'm just seeing what's coming up next. You've got an offer on the back foot trying to defend, but then everything changes. Everything changes and then it all comes out. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that. Yeah, I think she's been mob threatened. May have even been someone from her inner circle. May not have. I mean, what she's got is moral, financial, ethical, corruption information, big time. Oh gosh, and that's still on the bottom. The High Priestess bringing forward the secrets. Yeah, I think she's going to stay tight-lipped until such time as this regime is removed. She knows she's got the money trail. She's got the money trail information. She can tack on who is guilty. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Hopefully she stays safe. Hopefully she's managed to get that information to several people. But yeah, I don't think we're going to see it until this regime is actually removed. She's got the goods. She's got the receipts. Okay, catch you shortly. Bye-bye.